بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إخوتي في الله، بارك الله فيكم، حياكم الله. Before I forget, tomorrow there's no class. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow's no class, then we're going to meet on Wednesday. But tomorrow there's no class. You wanted to remind you to take it easy on us today. That's every day. Why would I need a reminder to take it easy on you today? That's every day. I don't understand. I'm kind of insulted a little bit. That's the regular. I mean, we always take it easy. We're in Masjid Al Ghazzali in Hamtramck, New York. Hamtramck, Michigan. Hamtramck, New York. Kind of. Hamtramck, Michigan. I got pardon me. Still have some stuff going on with me. Tomorrow there's no class because the youth up here have like in the Quran school, they have a little competition, right? They have a little competition tomorrow, and I need to be there. So tomorrow there's no school. Also, after the Eid, I think it'll be better that we take a week off. So I think from Friday, the Eid is either going to be on Friday or Saturday, right? Most likely Friday. Nah. So we're going to take off from one Saturday to the next Saturday. Now, next week is no class. We're going to take off for the Eid. I wanted to continue, but I figured that y'all been working kind of hard. I probably need a break. So next week, there's no class. Tomorrow, there's no class because the kids in here at the school, at the Quran school here, have a little competition and a little get together, reminder for them. Spend the time with them tomorrow. But they're Quran teacher. I'm not the Quran teacher, but I'm just part of the masjid. And so that's tomorrow. But we're going to meet on Wednesday. And the whole next week, the week of the Eid, where we're going to take the whole week off. We're going to take the week off, inshallah. We're going to take the week off. Okay. Let me just put this up here so whoever comes can see that. Hey, mashallah. Okay, just wait 1 second here. All right. You called up a brother? Tell you the kids that came down there. People are still coming in. Wait. All right, that's it. No class tomorrow. We have class on Wednesday. No class next week for the Eid, the whole week. I'm going to send out a letter to everybody. I'm going to meet up that following Saturday. Inshallah, a week from now. Tayyib, al-yawm, we have barakallahu fikum. We're going to knead the dough. We have our exercises. But before we knead the dough, today we're going to do a lot of review. Before we knead the dough, we need to recognize the pronouns that we have done so far. We only have two left. So we have ana wa nahnu, that's the mir mutakallim, first person. We have anta, anti, antum, wa antunna. Only one missing is antuma from the second person. And we have huwa, hiya, hum, hunna. The only one missing from third person is huma. Am I going too fast? You got that here? Dawood, you with us? Tayyib. Okay? We have all the pronouns except two. So before we even get to the sentences, I'm going to give each one a verb. He's going to say, I'm going to say dhahaba. He's going to say, ana dhahabtu, nahnu dhahabna. Huwa dhahab. And after that, you're going to go to anta. Anta dhahabta, anti dhahabti, antum dhahabtum, antunna dhahabtunna. Then he's going to do the third person. Huwa dhahaba, hiya dhahabat, hum dhahabu, hunna dhahabna. I'm not going too fast. We're going to go through these pronouns. The first, the two, first person, ana wa nahnu, ana wa nahnu. Then we took so far four from the second person, which is the mir al-mukhatab, anta, anti, antuma, and fun. Anta, anti, antum, wa antunna. That's what we took so far. Anta, anti, antum, antunna. That's what we took so far. And then that's from the second person. From the third person, which is the mir al-ghaib, we took huwa, hiya, hum, hunna. Huwa, he, hum, hunna. So I'm going to give each one a verb like dhahaba. Each one is going to say on their verb, like ana dhahabtu, nahnu dhahabna. Get those two out of the way. Anta dhahabta, anti dhahabti, antum dhahabtum, antunna dhahabtunna. Then he's going to do the last one, the last group, which is huwa dhahaba, hiya dhahabat, hum dhahabu, wa hunna dhahabna. And then we're going to go knead the dough with our sentences. Indik ya Harun, akala.
أكل هو أكل
لا أنا.
نعم أنا أكلت نحن أكلنا أنت أكلت أنت أكلت أنتم أكلتم أنتن أكلتن
هو
هو أكل هي أكلت هم أكلوا هن أكلنا.
Good. We're going through all the pronouns for just those that came in. We're going through all the pronouns that we have taken so far in order of what? First person, second person, third person. Ana, nahnu, anta, anti, antum, antunna. That's all we've taken so far in the second person. Huwa, hiya, hum, hunna. Take it by the pronoun that I mentioned. Indik ya Dawood, shariba.
شرب أنا شربت
Shiribtu, because
شربت أنا شربت نحن شربنا أنت شربت أنت شربت أنتم شربتم أنتن شربتن هو شرب هي شربت هم شربوا هن شربنا.
good. La'iba.
لاعب أنا لاعب
أنا
لاعب
أنا ذهبت أنا ذاكلت
أنا لاعب
لعبت
ولعبت أنا لعبت نحن لعبنا أنت لعبت
لعبت
أنت لعبت أنت لعبتي هم لعب
أنتم
أنتم لعبتم كنا لعب
أنتن
أنتن لعبتن هي
هو
هو هو لعب
هو
هو لعب
نعم هو لعب
هي لعبت
نعم
هو
هم
هم لعبوا
نعم
هم كنا لعبنا
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 قلنا لعبنا. طيب, how we doing, brothers and sisters online? How we doing in this drill here? How we doing? All right, we're going to move on to the sentences. Okay, what we did so far is we went through all the pronouns. We only have 2 more left, and then what? We're finished. Fi'l Madi. We took a little bit by little by little. You all have come a long way. We still want to take our time. We still want to take our time. And when you all are teaching, it's not sufficient that the student understands. You have to be able to do it. It's not just that you understand. Could you imagine asking somebody, do you understand how to drive? Like, I understand how to drive, yeah. But can you drive? You have to get out there. You have to get out there to do the work. You have to do the work. You not understand how to park. It's not sufficient to understand how to park. Like, can you park? You have to do it. So the teacher has to take the time with the student. What he wants from the student is what? To improve. That's it. Just to improve. It's not going to be perfect. Not going to be perfect. But he wants the student to what? To improve. And everybody improves at their own level. Main thing that he improves. Tell him. Indicate the support. The pronouns that we have is in order. Ana, nahnu. أنت أنت أنتم أنتن هو هي هم هن. طيب هو قرأ من كتابه في الدرس. Okay, that's just a regular sentence. You have to start with أنا and take it around. Okay, هو قرأ من كتابه في الدرس.
أنا قرأت من كتابه أنا قرأت من كتابي في الدرس. نحن قرأنا كتابنا نحن قرأنا من كتابنا في الدرس.
Right, so now take your time. من كتابي, من كتابك, من كتاب, that's one statement. So you want to say it nice and smooth. من كتابنا, من كتابك, من كتابه. You take it nice and smooth. طيب نحن
قرأنا من كتابنا في الدرس. أنت قرأت من كتابك في الدرس. أنت قرأت من كتابك في الدرس. أنتم قرأتم من كتابكم في الدرس. أنتن قرأتن من كتابكن في الدرس. هو قرأ من كتابه في الدرس. هي قرأت من كتابها في الدرس. هم قرأوا من كتابهم في الدرس. كتابهم في الدرس. هن قرأنا من كتابهن في الدرس.
Good, good. هو خرج من بيته قبل الأذان. هو خرج من بيته قبل الأذان. So you're going to start with أنا. You're going to start with أنا. Okay. هو خرج من بيته قبل الأذان.
أنا قرأت من قبل
من أين؟ هو خرج من بيته. بيته. That's from his house. من بيته.
أنا خرجت من بيته
أنا.
من بيتي
نعم.
في الدرس
قبل الأذان.
قبل الأذان.
Again أنا.
أنا خرجت.
أنا خرجت.
أنا خرجت من.
So this one we got, don't say min until it's all together in your head. Min beiti. Say that together.
أنا خرجت من. أنا خرجت من بيتي قبل الدرس.
قبل الأذان.
قبل الأذان.
قبل الأذان.
قبل الأذان. نحن خرجنا.
Okay, we can't stop between نحن and خرجنا. It can't be a stop there.
نحن خرجنا من بيتنا قبل الأذان.
قبل
الأذان.
All right, الأذان. Good.
أنت خرجت من بيتنا من بيتك قبل الأذان.
Again, nice and smoothly, emphatically, clearly, like the sun in the sky.
أنت خرجت من بيتك
قبل الأذان. أنت
خرجت من بيتك قبل الأذان.
طيب.
أنتم خرجتم من. أنت خرجت. أنتم خرجتم من بيتكم
قبل الأذان. But these sentences are not from the book. These sentences are not from the book. There's no page for me to display it right now. These sentences are from me.
Go to the next one.
Again, أنتم.
Yeah, that's it.
He left his house before the Adhan. That's what you want to say. He left his house. No, whom? No, أنتم.
أنتم خرجتم من بيتكم قبل الأذان.
طيب.
أنتن خرجتن من بيتي. أنتن خرجتن من بيتكن قبل الأذان. هو خرج من بيته قبل الأذان. هي خرجت من بيتها قبل الأذان.
Again, here.
هي خرجت من بيتها.
لا. من بيتها.
هي خرجت من بيتها. هي خرجت من بيتها قبل الأذان. هم خرجوا من بيته من بيتي. نعم. هم خرجوا من بيتهم قبل الأذان. هم خرجنا من بيتي.
Talking about them. هن
هن خرجنا من بيتكن
بيتهن.
بيتهن قبل الأذان.
Now, so now listen up, brothers and sisters online. Y'all listen up. I want you to learn how to speak now. You can't start speaking and you don't know what you're saying. You have to stop. Everything you say now, make sure you think before you speak. Everything. Don't get in the habit of just rushing out there like that. Break that habit. Break that habit. Don't do it. Break that habit. Don't say anything till you put it together. Then you're going to learn that's how you speak. Just get a little bit, and then you say it. And get a little bit, and say it. You get it mentally, then you deliver it. You get it mentally, then you deliver it. No? But if you don't have it mentally, it's not going to come out good. But if you just take your time, like don't feel rushed. Don't feel rushed. No? Don't feel rushed. And the devil. So take your time. We're going to go back. We're going to go around again. I'm going to go around again. So when you're teaching, you have to sit time with the student on this. Today y'all are studying. Tomorrow you're teaching. These are your students. You have to go over with them. You got to teach them. You got to show them. You got to go over and over. It's not just you understand and go. That's not the issue. You understand and go. طيب هو وضع كتبه في الحقيبة. هو وضع كتبه في الحقيبة. He put his books in the bag.
أنا وضعت كتبي في حقيبة. في الحقيبة.
Yeah.
نحن وضعنا كتبنا في الحقيبة.
كتبنا
في الحقيبة. أنت وضعت.
So don't stop between the pronoun and the verb.
أنت وضعت كتبك. أنت وضعت كتبك في الحقيبة. أنت وضعت كتبك في الحقيبة. أنتم وضعتم.
Again.
أنتم وضعتم كتبكم. أنتم وضعتم كتبكم في الحقيبة. أنتن وضعتن كتبكن في الحقيبة. هو وضع كتبه في الحقيبة. هي وضعت كتبها في الحقيبة. هم وضعوا كتبهم في الحقيبة. هن وضعنا كتبهن في الحقيبة.
No. And you have to go. You have these sentences in your books. You got to do the work. Don't do it one time and say, "Oh, I know how to do it." No, keep going over and over and over and over and over. Then you have other sentences in the book that you can need to do with. You can just take us any sentence in the book. Use some type of creativity and ingenuity in your own lesson. Be creative. Go beyond what I tell you to do. Just a reminder, tomorrow there's no class tomorrow. Okay? Because the students upstairs in the Quran school, they're going to have a little competition and get together. And Wednesday we're going to meet. But next week, there's no class. Next week, from that Saturday to the next week, the whole 5 days we have off. Yeah, I'm a kind guy. So we're going to take off. Okay. عندك يا سنوسي هو أخذ ولده إلى المستشفى. هو أخذ ولده إلى المستشفى. He took his son to the hospital.
أنا أخذت ولدي إلى المستشفى. نحن أخذنا أولادنا إلى المستشفى.
أولادنا is okay.
ولدنا إلى مستشفى. أنت أخذت ولدك إلى المستشفى.
ولدك.
ولدك إلى المستشفى. أنت أخذت ولدك إلى المستشفى.
إلى المستشفى.
إلى المستشفى.
نعم. أنتم
أخذتم ولدكم إلى المستشفى.
نعم.
أنتن ولدتن.
أنتن
أخذتن ولدكن إلى المستشفى.
نعم.
هو أخذ.
نعم.
هو أخذ ولدك إلى
أخذ.
هو أخذ
ولده.
إلى المستشفى.
نعم.
هي أخذت ولدها إلى المستشفى.
نعم.
هم أخذوا ولدهم إلى المستشفى.
طيب.
كنا أخذنا.
نعم.
ولدهن إلى المستشفى.
طيب. Brothers and sisters online, you all be patient. I want you all to read your sentences while I'm reading. I know some of you all, or most of you all, you can't hear the students here reading. We have a microphone there. I know you can't hear, but I want you all to work. I want you all to bear patient with us. It's not the best technical setup class here. Well, we're just on the barakah. We're not on technology here. We don't have it like that. So while they're reading, I want you all to read. Run through your sentences. Go through it again. And bear with us. This is what we have. So I want you, everybody's going to be reading. You all have a greater opportunity because every time I give one sentence, you have the opportunity to read all those sentences. These guys, they have one chance to read the sentence. One chance. But we've read 4 sentences now. You had 4 opportunities. You understand what I'm saying, Sanusi? No, you have 4 opportunities. So y'all roll up your sleeves and get to work. We're going back around to you, Abdul-Sabur. You're going to need the dough. هو غسل ملابسه يوم الخميس. He washed his clothes on Thursday.
أنا غسلت ملابسي يوم الخميس.
Take your time.
أنا غسلت ملابسي يوم الخميس. نحن غسلنا ملابسنا يوم الخميس. أنت غسلت ملابسك يوم الخميس. أنت غسلت ملابسك. أنت غسلت ملابسك يوم الخميس.
Now, take your time. Even though you put it together, still take your time.
أنتم غسلتم ملابسكم يوم الخميس. أنتن غسلتن ملابسكن يوم الخميس. هو غسل ملابسه. هو غسل ملابسه يوم الخميس. هي غسلت ملابسها يوم الخميس. هم غسلوا ملابسهم هم غسلوا ملابسهم يوم الخميس. هن غسلنا
listen, هنا
هن
right.
هن غسلنا ملابسهن يوم الخميس.
طيب عندك يا هارون. هو مشى مع أخته إلى المدرسة. He walked with his sister. هو مشى مع أخته إلى المدرسة.
هو مشى
He-
إلى أختي
مع أخته
مع-
with his sister
مع أختي
إلى المدرسة.
إلى المدرسة. أنا مشيت أختي
مع
أنا مشيت مع أختي إلى المدرسة.
good.
You said to his school, right?
لا المدرسة.
Okay. نحن مشينا أختنا
مع
نحن مشينا مع أختي إلى المدرسة.
مع أختنا.
إلى المدرسة. أنت مشيت
again.
أنت مشيت مع أختك إلى المدرسة.
Again. مع أختك. Don't say مع أختك. مع is always what? Always مضاف. مع is always مضاف. So it needs a مضاف إليه. It has to be right there. مع أختك. نعم. أنت مشيتي.
أنت مشيتي أختك مع أختك. أنت مشيتي مع أختك إلى المدرسة. أنتم مشيتم مع أختكم إلى المدرسة.
What's the pronoun? Yours?
أختكم.
مع أختكم. Yeah, good. أنتن.
مشيتن.
Again, أنتن
مشيتن مع أختنا إلى المدرسة.
أنتن. Again, أنتن
مشيتن
مع أختكن
إلى المدرسة.
طيب هو
مشى مع أخته إلى المدرسة.
again
هو مشى مع أخته إلى المدرسة. هي مشت مع أختها إلى المدرسة.
طيب
هم مشوا
نعم
هم مشوا مع
don't say مع أختهم
إلى المدرسة.
هن
هن مشيتنا
هن
كنا مشينا
مهم.
مع أختنا
مم. هن they with their sister.
أختهن
أختهن. Again, هن
كنا مشيتنا
هن مشينا.
كنا مشينا مع أختهن إلى المدرسة.
طيب هو لقي صاحبه بعد الصلاة.
أنا لقيت صاحبي بعد الصلاة. نحن لقينا مع صابنا بعد الصلاة.
Again, نحن لقينا
مع صابي
صاحبنا.
نحن لقينا مع صاحبنا بعد الصلاة. أنت لقيت مع صاحبك بعد الصلاة. أنت لقيت مع صاحبتك بعد الصلاة. أنتم لقيتم مع صاحبتكم.
ما في مع. أنتم لقيتم
صاحبكم بعد الصلاة. أنتن لقيتن صاحبتكن بعد الصلاة. هو لقي صاحبه بعد الصلاة.
هي
لقيت صاحبتها بعد الصلاة. هي لقيت صاحبتها بعد الصلاة. هم لقوا صاحبهم بعد الصلاة. هن لقينا صاحبتنا بعد الصلاة.
هن
لقينا صاحبتهن. هي لقينا صاحبتهن بعد الصلاة.
طيب عندك يا سلوسي. That's good. How you brothers and sisters online doing in this exercise? How we doing? لا تملوا. What is melal? Melal is boredom. لا تملوا. Don't become bored. Melal is boredom. مللت. I became bored. لا تمل. Don't become bored. طيب. That's good. This is what we have to go through. Y'all want me to just run through the book and give you all the words and just run real quick? This is part of the job. This is what we have a goal to achieve. We want to learn Arabic with proficiency. Many people have studied all kinds of classes and they still can't speak and understand. And they spend years to it. And you have to go through it. You have to go through it with them. You got to go to the gym. We're in the gym right now. Now you got to take your hands up, put your gloves on. You might need some headgear. You know, you got to tighten your boots up. You got to hit the bag. Sometimes you're by yourself. You got to hit the bag. Sometimes with your coach. Sometimes you're on it. And you got to do the work. You got to do it on your abdomen. You got to do it on your back. You got to do the stretching. You got to do everything. Nobody can say, oh, how to hit the bag. I understand that. And not just that he understands it, he knows how to do it. You still got to do it. You still have to do it. We're training. We're not just like learning chemistry or something like that. We're training. So yeah, we're going to take our time in this chapter. Let Sanusi read. هو أكل طعامه في الغرفة. هو أكل طعامه في الغرفة. He ate his food in the room. أنا
أكلت طعامي مع غرفة.
في الغرفة.
نحن أكلنا طعامنا في الغرفة.
في الغرفة.
نعم. أنت أكلت طعامك في الغرفة. أنت أكلت طعامك في الغرفة.
أنتم
أكلتم طعامكم في الغرفة. أنتن أكلتن طعامكم في الغرفة. هي أكلت طعامها في الغرفة.
طعامها
في الغرفة. هي أكلت طعامك في الغرفة. هم أكلوا طعامهم في الغرفة.
طعامهم.
هن أكلنا طعامهن في الغرفة.
طيب. Some people are asking, what page are we on? What do we say?
Teacher's brain.
One of the sentences. Yeah, we're not working from the book. I'm just coming with random sentences. I'm putting you into the test. We're on page pothole. We're on page pothole. So now we're going to read from our book. Page 121. This is a new word that we had. Listen, the chapter before this is chapter 13. Chapter number 12 was on ma'a, the word ma'a. Now we're in another section of ba'am. Section by itself. We didn't name it a chapter. And that one on ma'a, we shouldn't have named it a chapter. We should have just made it what? A fossil. It didn't need to be a chapter by itself. It didn't need to be a lesson by itself. Actually, it didn't mean to be like that. We'll rectify that. Make sure you write that down on page number 12. Lesson number 12, right before that. Right. Keep going. Right. Lesson number 12 should just be a fossil instead of lesson. Let's make that a fossil. Section. Right, fossil. We're on page 121. الصفحة الواحدة والعشرين بعد مئة. I'm going to read these sentences. You're going to repeat after me. It should be self-explanatory. If anybody needs help, let that be known. You all repeat after me on page 121. Let me bring the book up on the screen. Okay, there we go. Page 121. Let me bring the book up. I ask you all to be patient with us while we try to do our thing here together. You all be patient with us. 121. We're trying to do our best. I hadn't put lessons up in a couple of days. Just this whole Ramadan schedule kind of threw me off, but I caught up to where we were. All right, let's read together. You all are repeating after me. Again, no class tomorrow, but we have class on Wednesday. No class tomorrow, but we have class on Wednesday, inshallah. Next week is no class. طيب. أحمد أخذ الملابس. أحمد أخذ بعض الملابس. So the first one is Ahmed took the clothing. Ahmed took some of the clothing. That helps you to be a little bit more detailed about what you want to say. So these words, ma'a wa ba'ad, is important in your articulation and you making clear what you want to say. Some. And it came from the story when it says, فَبَعْضُهُمْ رَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَشْغَالِهِمْ. That's the first time the word came in. Now we're going to use it. Maybe it came before. It was the first sentence that it came. So when it says, فَبَعْضُهُمْ رَجَعُوا, we want to exploit this word and use it and learn it. Brothers and sisters online, how are we doing? Let's read. الطلاب فهموا الدرس. بعض الطلاب فهموا الدرس. Now, so the first one is the students understood the class. The second one, some of the students understood the class. And this is a word that is what? It's always mudaf, right? But it can get a tanween. No, it can get a tanween. No. What does ba'duhum mean? Okay, so in Arabic they have an expression. They say ba'duhum ba'dan. That means together, all together. Ba'duhum ba'dan means all together. It's this expression that's the way you say all together. Dhahabu or akalu ba'duhum ba'dan. And some of them with others, meaning together. Some of them with others. Ba'duhum ba'dan. The same word. Ba'duhum ba'dan. And they ate together. So it's normally a tanween is always mudaf, except that we know the mudaf can't have a what? A tanween. Right? So it doesn't have a tanween, it has to be mudaf. So let's go. المدرس كتب أسماء الطلاب. Okay, this teacher wrote the names of the students. المدرس كتب بعض أسماء الطلاب. Okay, everything clear? Harun, everything's all right. Okay. وضعنا الكتب فوق الرف. فوق الرف. What does that mean, brothers and sisters online? وضعنا الكتب فوق الرف. What does that mean? وضعنا الكتب فوق الرف. That would be better if it was like على الرف. They said فوق الرف. What does that mean? وضعنا الكتب فوق الرف. Oh man, I think it's all the way up. No, above the shelf. We place the books on top of the shelf. No, we place the books on the shelf. Okay. طيب. وضعنا الكتب عفوا وضعنا بعض الكتب فوق الرف. I'm lost on this question. Not some of us. Oh, we put some. Yeah, we put not some of us. No, not some of us. No, we put the books. We put some of the books on the shelf. No, no. وضعنا الكتب فوق الرف. وضعنا بعض الكتب. بعض الكتب. That's مضاف إليه. Some of the books. بعض الكتب. نعم. So how would you say some of us put the books on the shelf. How would you say some of us put the books? How would you say that? Some of us put. بعضنا وضعوا. بعضنا وضعوا. No, نحن. Some of us بعضنا. نعم. بعضنا وضعوا. But now what? You're not going to say بعضنا وضعنا. No. You're going to say بعضنا وضعوا. Some of us put. No. Because when you some, it's them over there. Some of us. It's the some. Talking about them. Diet. Let's continue. بعد الخطبة الإمام تكلم مع الناس. بعد الخطبة الإمام تكلم مع بعض الناس. Everything understood, Dawood? Everything understood, brothers and sisters online? How we doing? نعم أحسنت. بعضنا وضعوا. نعم. طيب. So this page is important to review. This page is important to review. Because you're going to be speaking with this. You have to start speaking. Start engaging. طيب. هل مشيتم في شوارع صنعاء؟ هل مشيتم في شوارع صنعاء؟ What does that mean? What does that mean?
Did you walk in the streets of Sana'a?
Right? Did you walk in the streets of Sana'a? Right. هل مشيتم في بعض شوارع صنعاء؟ هل مشيتم في بعض شوارع صنعاء؟ Okay, now as far as pronunciation, don't get this word mixed up. Not in the meaning, and the pronunciation of ba'da. There's a difference between ba'da or ba'da. Ba'da means after. So you have to be careful how people are going to be understanding you. So your Lord has to be a Lord, and your dal has to be a dal. If it's instance, if you say ba'dul ikhwa or ba'dal ikhwa, after the brothers, some of the brothers. It's a difference. You understand, Harun? Ba'dul ikhwa, some of the brothers. Dal ikhwa, after the brothers. No, you can't. You're not going to understand what you're saying. So take your time. Did you walk in some of the streets of Sana'a? Good.
Did you mean not to put harakat on that?
No. Yeah. Some of them I just, some of them just right. النساء قرأن كتبا في درسهن. النساء قرأن كتبا في درسهن. No, I didn't read that one yet. النساء قرأن كتبا في درسهن. Right, the women, they read books. They read books in their lesson. النساء قرأن بعض كتب في درسهن. Right, the women read some books. So you have to be careful when this is mudaf ilayh. There's a difference between بعض كتب or بعض كتاب. Like بعض كتاب is some of the book. If you want some books, that's بعض كتب. You have to be careful what you attach it to. If you attach it to something singular, it's part of that one thing. بعض الكتاب, some of the book, some of that one book. But if you attach it to something that's plural, بعض كتب, it's some books. So be careful. Be aware of what you're attaching it to. ما معنى نحن قرأنا بعض الكتاب؟ نحن قرأنا بعض الكتاب. What does that mean? We read some of the book. Ba'd al-kitab. We read some of the book. Now, if you want to say I read some books, then you have to come with the plural. نحن قرأنا بعد كتب. نحن قرأنا بعد كتب. Brothers and sisters online, you are with us. So it depends on what you're attaching it to. You're attaching it to something singular. It's a portion of that singular thing that you're attaching it to. So there's a difference between بعض يوم or بعض أيام. In the Quran, it says, يوما أو بعض يوم. What does يوما أو بعض يوم mean? And the people that were in the graves, they said we were in our graves. يوما أو بعض يوم. A day or part of a day. They don't even think they was in there a couple of days. A day or بعض يوم. بعض يوم. What does بعض يوم mean? Part of a day. بعض يوم. Now, how do you say some days? بعض أيام. بعض أيام. Some days. Some days. بعض أيام. So you have to be careful of what you attach it to. Now, a day or part of a day. Now, let's finish up. الضيوف ذهبوا إلى أسواق المدينة. What does that mean? الضيوف ذهبوا إلى أسواق المدينة. The guests went to the markets of the city, markets of the town. نعم. طيب الضيوف ذهبوا إلى بعض أسواق المدينة. إلى بعض أسواق المدينة. And this is very important. When you want to criticize a people, use the word بعض. Say بعض الإخوة. Don't say it. The إخوة, they do this. Now, in American, they do that. To say that word "ba'd," when you say that word "ba'd," it makes everything nice and good. Now, that's like a safety blanket. Just use the word "ba'd" if you criticize it. Don't say American, but it's the Somaliyun, they don't say it like that. Say "ba'du." Nah. So don't generalize. This saves you from what generalization? This word by itself. So you don't generalize. "Ba'du," "ba'd al-ikhwa," "ba'd al-nas." نعم لا تعمم, don't make it general. فمعام لا تعمم, don't generalize. طيب لقيت أصدقائي بعد الصلاة. Now this is بعدها. See, this is بعده. You want to make the difference. Again. لقيت أصدقائي بعد الصلاة. لقيت بعض أصدقائي بعد الصلاة. لقيت بعض أصدقائي بعد الصلاة. طيب, that's our lesson for today. Okay, you'll have a homework on the second page. We're going to do that. You're going to close the book. So look on page the next page. We don't have class tomorrow. We're going to come back on Wednesday, inshallah. But we're going to do this with the book closed. Okay. It says, هل قرأت الكتاب? You say, نعم, أنا قرأت بعضه. That's how you speak. You're going to say, نعم, أنا قرأت الكتاب. You're going to say, نعم, I read some of it. This is how you answer. نعم. هل أكلت طعام? نعم, أنا أكلت بعضه. Maybe I'm going too fast. We're on page 122. We're moving through the book. Okay. We're using this word ba'd. Now we're putting a pronoun on it in replace of the noun. The noun is mentioned in the first sentence. Hal qara'ta al-kitab. So we want to kill two birds with one stone. We want to say that we read the book, and we want to say that we want to affirm that, but it was just half of the book. It was just part of the book. Na'am. So we're going to say, Na'am, qara'tu ba'dahu. Ba'dahu. I read some of it. Yes, I read some of it. Understand, Sanusi? Brothers and sisters online, you with us? Well, somebody's asking about number 9. Explanation, please. Look, I met my friends after Salah. And then it says, I met some of my friends after the Salah. The side benefits were a bit fast. Oh, when you say the side benefits. Oh, the side benefits. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I done lost what I was even talking about myself. So you have to catch me. You have to catch me when I'm talking. I lost what I was even talking about. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, we're on page what? 120, right? 120. No. 122. Okay, let's try to finish up. Okay. All right. We're going to answer this question. Na'am. With na'am. Hal qara'ta al-kitab. Na'am. You're going to say na'am. Ana qara'tu ba'dahu. Now, you're going to say ana qara'tuhu, I read it, but you're going to specify. Ana qara'tu ba'dahu. I read some of it. هل أكلت طعام؟ نعم أكلت بعضه. نعم. Look at the next one. هل شربت الحليب? What are you going to say? أنا شربت بعضه. Okay, so now we're going to be ready to come back on Wednesday because there's not going to be any book. I'm going to come with these 13 sentences and plus. Now, I'm going to take this whole day reviewing. All right. Then we're just going to stop here. This question after that is on. We're just going to leave that. Okay. Okay. Look at the next one. هل أخذت الأقلام? هل أخذت الأقلام? Did you take the pens? What are you going to say? أخذت بعضها or بعضهن. You have the choice. نعم أنا أخذت بعضها because it's plural. No, it's plural. نعم, it's plural. نعم. But this is online. Are you with us? بعضها because it's plural. هل لعب يوسف مع الأولاد? What are you going to say? هل لعب يوسف مع الأولاد? You're going to say نعم. هو نعم هو لعب مع بعضهم. Oh, I got y'all. If y'all can see their faces, but man, I got them. نعم هو لعب مع بعضهم. You're not going to mention Yusuf again. You're not going to say yes, Yusuf. You're going to نعم هو لعب مع بعضهم. نعم هو لعب مع بعضهم. نعم. How you doing online? نعم. نعم. هل درست كتاب صفة صلاة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم? Did you study this book? هل درست الكتاب? Did you study the book صفة صلاة النبي? The description of the Prophet's prayer. What are you going to say? Who? بعضه. I studied some of it. نعم أنا درست بعضه. نعم أنا درست بعضه. طيب هل جلست مع العلماء? Okay, who's going to answer this one? Be careful that the word ma'a is mudaf or comes after the mudaf ilay. Mudaf ilay has to get a kasra. That's the point. Mudaf ilay has to get a kasra. That's the point. Okay. هل جلست مع العلماء? What are you going to say? نعم أنا جلست مع بعضهم. This is مضاف إليه. You have to get a kasra. Not going to say بعضهم or بعضهم. It's going to be بعضهم مع بعضهم. Because مضاف إليه has to get a kasra. Okay, we got to slow down. Okay. هل سافر الطلاب? هل سافر الطلاب? What does that mean? Did the students travel? Did the students travel? Now, what are you going to say?
سافر بعضهم
بعضهم. نعم سافر بعضهم. نعم سافر بعضهم. نعم سافر بعضهم. هل كتبت الرسالة؟ هل كتبت الرسالة? Did you write the letter? What are you going to say? بعضها. So الرسالة is feminine. نعم كتبت بعضها. نعم كتبت بعضها. نعم. Okay, we went overboard here. We're going to stop here. We're already over an hour and 5 minutes. We have no class tomorrow. We're going to come back on Wednesday. We're going to take our time. We're going to go over this well. Okay. And I'm going to give you some exercises. And inshallah, you're doing good. Then we're going to take a week off. Maybe when we come back Wednesday, we probably just take a little bit. We're doing good. Y'all are doing good. They're doing good. Take the time to do what? What's the main thing that you can do during this time? Knead the dough. Knead the dough. I said you have a lot of sentences in there that need the dough. Be creative. You go all the way back, and now you have all 10 pronouns. So either ones that we just did 2 pronouns on, and the ones that we just did 7 pronouns on. Now we have 10. Go all the way back to the first lesson. Now, when I say first lesson, what do I mean first lesson? When we started kneading the dough. Look at like on page 101. Huwa raja ila bayt ba'da dars. Nah, all them pages back there. Nah. Nah. All right, we're going to stop here. We don't have class tomorrow. Inshallah, we'll continue after that. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.